Good morning everyone. Another colourful morning here in Lismore. It's Monday morning, 7 a.m. Today it's been 2 weeks since the flood. There's been plenty of updates since the weekend. I'll cover a lot of it throughout the week. Yesterday we got word that when the floods actually kicked off, the Australian Defence Force offered their help twice, but the government actually refused. All the while people were trapped, isolated, on their roofs, in their ceilings, hell, even clinging to the drain pipe on their house so they wouldn't get swept away by the floodwaters. It apparently took 3 days for the government to accept their offer. 3 days. Funny that the PM didn't mention that in his speech at the council chambers the other day. But who's really even surprised by this? Like, our government failed, the people stepped up, and here we are. And this is what makes the actions of our community members that much greater and more impressive. This was almost needed to move forwards, knowing that it's on us as the people. But in saying that, this past weekend in Lismore was such a perfect example of just that. I am still absolutely beaming from the weekend. The legends at Koori Mail put on a block party Saturday afternoon, and it was the most normal things have felt since the floods kicked off. There was food stalls, music, dancing, conversations, hundreds socialising. We even had a conga line of a supply delivery. That was fun. There were great speeches all around. Standout for me was the general manager of the Koori Mail, Naomi Moran. I'll post the link on Facebook to her awesome speech. Check that one out. Also, all these great photos were done by Lisa G Photography. So after the block party, everyone headed to the Metropole Hotel, where the rooftop was packed. Awesome music, drinks, food. The good times just kept on coming. You could see it was exactly what the people needed since these 2 weeks of the cleanup. And here's just a quick little snippet of the early evening at the Metropole. Have a look. What an absolute ripper of a night, seriously. And then yesterday, on Sunday, we had a massive town meeting at the Quad here in Lismore. All members of the community were invited along to voice their ideas and concerns in creative conversation to rebuild Lismore. There was a lot of great brainstorming and almost like creating a new space of thinking, since now we're seeing floodwaters like we've never seen before. So there was talk of long-term housing strategies, flood mitigation, more affordable insurance, bringing local experts together to try and solve these complicated problems, looking at flood-compatible material for future building, incorporating local Indigenous knowledge, as well as farmer knowledge, moving forwards with these problems, strategic and effective land management, fixing our catchments, early warning and communication systems, as well as long-term mental health strategies when we're faced with an event like this. And also something that we're finding hard is managing crime, like the looting and theft. And hey, there was even talk of floating houses, which I thought was pretty cool. I'll take 2, please. So there were many great ideas brought to the table, and everyone had the opportunity to actually write their ideas down. Have a look here at the quick snippet I got from yesterday's meeting. You can actually go check all this information out and add your own thoughts at the Facebook group called Rebuild Lismore Community. You'll find all the information from yesterday's meeting right there, so go check that page out. Anyway, plenty more updates to come this week, so look after yourselves and stay safe.